Before we break down this intense matchup between the Lakers and the Rockets, make sure to subscribe to Basketball Insider USA for the best NBA highlights, trade rumors, and in-depth analysis. Now, let's break down everything that went down in this must-watch showdown. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Houston Rockets came into this game with plenty at stake. The Lakers, pushing for a higher seed, were looking to secure their 50th win of the season, while the Rockets, fighting for playoff positioning, needed every victory they could get. From the opening tip, both teams brought intensity, knowing how crucial this game was for their postseason hopes. The Rockets wasted no time attacking the Lakers' defense. Fred VanVleet, a steady playmaker, found Alperen Sengun early in the post, and the talented big man took advantage of a one-on-one situation against Paul Reed. With a quick spin move, he powered through and got the first bucket of the game. But the Lakers weren't backing down. Luka Dončić, who has been a nightmare matchup for defenders all season, immediately drew a foul on Austin Reeves, showing Houston's plan to be aggressive on defense. Jalen Green, known for his explosive athleticism, started attacking the rim early, finding Sengun again, who showed off his impressive footwork by maneuvering around LeBron James for a smooth finish. But LeBron, unfazed, responded in vintage fashion. With Dillon Brooks guarding him tightly, James took his time, sizing up his defender before rising up for a contested fadeaway jumper, knocking down his first bucket of the game. Both teams struggled with shooting early, but Dorian Finney-Smith found his rhythm, sinking a three-pointer after Jalen Green battled for an offensive rebound. Despite missing 8 consecutive shots, Houston kept attacking in transition, with VanVleet leading the charge and finding open teammates. On the other side, LeBron controlled the pace for the Lakers, threading a cross-court pass to Gabe Vincent, who kicked it out to Finney-Smith for another three. But Houston wasn't backing down. Thompson, showing off his handles, worked against Dončić in isolation before stepping back and drilling a three from the corner, cutting the Lakers' lead. As the first half progressed, the Lakers tightened their defense. Gabe Vincent disrupted Houston's ball movement, stripping the ball away and finishing a fast break at the other end. Meanwhile, Jalen Green had been struggling from the field, going 0 for 5 early on, but he finally broke through with an aggressive drive into traffic, finishing over 2 defenders. On the next possession, Dončić masterfully orchestrated the offense, drawing multiple defenders before dumping a no-look pass to Jackson Hayes, who slammed it home. The Rockets fought back, Dillon Brooks slicing through the lane for a tough mid-range jumper, and moments later, Fred VanVleet pulled up from deep, draining a contested three-pointer over LeBron. But the Lakers always had an answer. Dončić continued his playmaking clinic, finding Finney-Smith in the corner for another three, keeping the Lakers in front. Coming out of halftime, LeBron James flipped the switch. He started attacking the paint with force, putting pressure on the Rockets' defense. In one play, he backed down Brooks, absorbed the contact, and finished through him for a tough layup. Moments later, LeBron showcased his court vision, drawing 2 defenders before feeding Rui Hachimura, who hammered home a vicious dunk under the rim. Houston kept pushing, Jabari Smith knocking down a tough turnaround jumper, while Thompson found space on the baseline, slithering through defenders for an acrobatic finish. But the Lakers had one key advantage: three-point shooting. Gabe Vincent, who had struggled earlier, found his rhythm, knocking down multiple threes to stretch the lead. Dončić continued his dominance, spoon-feeding Finney-Smith in the corner for another wide-open triple. With time running out, Houston made one final push. Jalen Green attacked the rim, finishing strong over the Lakers' interior defense. But the Lakers' defense held firm, preventing the Rockets from gaining any momentum. The highlight of the night came when LeBron James made a statement on defense. Alperen Sengun, looking to score inside, went up strong, but LeBron rose up and delivered a massive block, sending the ball into the stands and igniting the Lakers' bench. In the final seconds, VanVleet heaved a deep three, hoping for a miracle comeback, but it wasn't enough. The Lakers secured their second consecutive win, their third in 4 games, and officially hit the 50-win mark for the season. This was a game where experience and execution made the difference. LeBron James led the charge, controlling the tempo and delivering in key moments. Luka Dončić showcased his elite playmaking, while the Lakers' defense clamped down when it mattered most. On the other hand, Houston showed flashes of brilliance, with Jalen Green, Thompson, and Fred VanVleet making big plays. However, their inconsistent shooting and lack of defensive stops allowed the Lakers to take control and never look back. If you love in-depth NBA breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe to Basketball Insider USA. Stay tuned for more highlights, trade rumors, and player analysis. See you in the next one.